And the frustration comes in when you report and nothing happens. But the question is it wrong for me to hold a meeting in my house or anywhere? Do I have also that freedom to call people as a politician to either my home or my town? Or anywhere? Is it a crime? So when Kinyanjui is holding a meeting in his home and I go to report to the police, what do I want the police to do at that particular moment? To go and ask whether that meeting is licensed? I don't need a license to invite anybody in my house. I don't need. Okay,
it's a political season, yes.
As per the law, okay? Because it's my house and I can invite guests to have a meal or whatever. So at that point, when I go and say Kinyanjui is holding a meeting in his house, what do I expect the police to do? That is number one. Number two, when he asked, is there any formal report? Because the police will not just go in the street and start arresting anybody because Brian made a report that there is a car which has been touched. There must be particulars so that if the police are going for any witness, they know the owner of the car, who will stand in court and say, this was my car and it was touched. Brian will go there and put his statement and say, I was there, I saw. You build a case. A police will not just go and start arresting people. He has no witness. He has not compiled his case. He has done nothing. He will face Kinyanjui and work actually. They will go there and say, no, my client has not done this and there is no proof to link them with whatever happened. Yes, something happened. But how sure are we that it is him? Because there is nothing at all, either reported or produced to the police for them to take action. And that's why I told you, it becomes a crime the moment a crime has been committed, and for the police to act now, there must be that witnesses. There must be those who saw what happened. And the problem is that those who saw what happened, they don't report as it happened.
Okay. So, gentlemen.
And that's what I was saying, so that I augment what Honorable Mutambu is saying. The political arrangement that, DCP or Linda Mwana Inchi or whichever other faction that is anti-government or they want to seize power in the next election, you must plan. We will be having this rally. And because you've seen how the state-sponsored goonism is operating, and you have your people on the ground ready also to capture whatever is going on by way of evidence.
Your own people, or to capture the evidence?
No, yeah, absolutely.
To protect yourself.
To protect yourself, but to protect yourself, I don't mean...
That would be fanning the violence.
No. To protect yourself, I don't mean that, self-defense is allowed under the law. You don't mean that someone will come and attack and punch you as you walk, just like that. But the point that I'm making to them is you must arrange. If I were involved in the political rallies, one of the things that I would say that, look, there is no journalist who will come right there and get harmed by these so-called goons, because they are capturing and they have backup. Same thing that I'll repeat, the Okalau experience is a blueprint that everybody else ought to follow, in my humble view, because now those so-called sponsored goons were cornered in a way. And NTV, your media, competing station, has captured all of that. And so I'm wondering, if you have seen this is how the state is doing, do you have that as your backup plan to gather the evidence? Now, let me finally say this. If the state has failed, right now you can see, right here, there's an act of arson. There is an owner to this vehicle, registered owner, registered with the NTSA. So the moment they produce that evidence and the state fails to act, the police, they have a remedy. You go and sue the state for this loss. That's how the Attorney General is sued on behalf of the state.
Counsel James Orengo said he's going to sue the state for this. But you avoided my question I was asking, and I think he's alluded to it. Do you now find the necessity, because I've not even asked about the safety of your leaders right now. No one has seen Edwin Sifuna since the events of Sunday. And we